Hi everyone, we've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out the Lakers, they're right around where most thought they'd be, right? They've been reasonably consistent, and the early predictions about them have been pretty much on the money.
And the Clippers starting 5. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, they've got Dyson Daniels. Duran out there with Collins. Then there's Doncic. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Collins passes to Duran. This is Game 3 for these teams in the NBA Cup Tournament group play. That adds an extra level of intensity, doesn't it?
Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tournament.
Now here's Beal. After Luka Doncic's miss.
And we've seen Beal improve as a playmaker over the years. That's a nice pass.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back over to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Jazz in Delta Center. Doncic outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Leonard after Luka Doncic's bucket. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now, here's Zubac. Shoots over Duran. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Leonard, the bounce pass. And good that time.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Daniels passes to Duran. Now Doncic guarded by Harden. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Now Not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Chimes, we thank you very much for that report.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the N1 opportunity.
And the Lakers with some changes. Gannett comes in for LeBron. And it's Edgecombe in for Dyson Daniel. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now, here is Harden. Still without a basket. Zubac, no good. Doncic with it. Zubac defending. The offensive rebound. Turin. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Zubac kicks to Beal. Zubac with the screen for Beal. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Pass to Duran. Here's Edgecombe. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Beal. Leonard the pass to Beal. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for Collins. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 1. Bogdanovich with it. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Just 2 to shoot. And he misses his first shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Here's Leonard. After the basket by the Lakers. Shoots over Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Look at the Lakers. A 1-1 record thus far in the Cup, so they have to win this one at home.
This is a giant one for them in the Cup. If they lose, they're pretty much out. If they win, then it comes down to the final group stage.
And as for the Clippers, well, they come in 0-2 so far, and now have to play away from their home arena. You know, it's not enough to win in this league, especially, though, on the road.
All the momentum and odds seem to be against them heading into this one. But if they come out with a win, watch their confidence skyrocket.
The Lakers with the ball. James Harden getting it to go from deep. The 3 for Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Clippers trail by 5. Leonard kicks to Kuzma. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Doncic outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 11 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Here's Edgecombe. No scoring in this one. Now connect on the wing. Doncic offline with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Leonard against Doncic. Shoots from the elbow. Another one falls for the Clippers.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Here's Edgecombe. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to connect. On the wing, Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 14 points for him.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
They set the pick. And here's Leonard. The three. Kept alive. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Isaac. And it's Leonard missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Edgecombe. And now a 6-point Laker lead. And here's Kuzma. Harden outside. And it's sent back by Isaac. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Brook Lopez. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Paul in at the point.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so here are the Clippers following the bucket by the Lakers. And he makes that one. Beal's got his first bucket in this one.
Beal is just a Picasso in that mid-range.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from free right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like. And I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Guys, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Jones checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Right wing. Daniels with the steal. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
Outside, Jones. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Pocket six. Launches a three. Rebound by Williams. Lakers leading by 10. Here's LeBron. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the basket by Jones.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to LeBron. Down low. Outside for Smart. Collins in the post. Defended by Jones. Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament. And Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Of course, they also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'll tell you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bull. He's checked in for the Lakers. That's good from Lopez. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Beal over Smart. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bradley Beal.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
James outside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Beal finds Lopez. Over Williams. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Lakers leading by 9. Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the 76ers aren't wasting any time on personnel changes. They're so excited to have Joel Embiid on their team. This front office has worked very hard to get the former MVP. There have been lots of rumors about...
Gotta love that. Okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Just a little extra on that one.
Daniels with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Right side, Williams. James looking around. And that one hits back iron.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Kuzma. His three-pointers off the mark.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Lopez outside. And the dunk by Lopez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Smart passes to Daniels. Lakers working the ball around now. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Williams. Isaac comes in for Bol. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Edgecombe in for Smart. And then for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Paul in for Beal. Paul finds Lopez. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Daniels against Paul. Lakers edge comb. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 15. Now Leonard. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Fires at the elbow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those 2 should take care of almost all ties.
Clippers trail by 14. To the paint. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
The Clippers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez, and Beal subbed in for Chris Paul.